I'm going to show you a recap for graphing the transformations of an absolute value function. So this is just a recap of yesterday's live lesson. So with the absolute value function, the regular, most basic parent function or basic form is going to be this one. And then the general form that's telling us how we're going to be transforming it is this. And the A, that will stretch it or flip it. The K shifts it up and down. And the H moves it left and right. And the A will, flip it or, stretch it. And then this is, we're going to start by graphing. So when we graph this, just like the parent function, the basic function, first we're going to start taking absolute values. So the absolute value of 0 is 0, absolute value of 1 is 1, because it just turns it positive. The absolute value of -1 also becomes a positive 1, and if we start graphing it, it'll look like this. And we can kind of just record our pattern here. We go left and right 1, and we go up by 1. Now thinking about 2, they're just both going to turn in positive and -2, just turn into a positive 2. So we shift left and right by 2 and up by 2 and so on. You can see the pattern continue. So this is what the parent graph looks like for an absolute value function. Now let's do this example here. We have this equation, and I'm going to start labeling and listing these different transformations I see just by looking at this equation. So I see this 3 right here. That means we're going to go to the right by 3. The 2 means we're going to go up by 2. And the negative sign means it's going to flip or reflect across the x-axis. And I'm just going to copy and paste my parent graph here. That way I can kind of compare my parent to my transformed absolute value function. Okay. So again, first we're going to transform by shifting it right by 3. So let's first see what that looks like. We're going to go to the right by 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then go up by 2. Plot a point. That's our locator right there. So if we're going right by 3 and up by 2, that's our locator. I'm going to plot that point, and I'm just going to label that as my locator because I know that's like my starting point. So that is my locator. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to flip it. So instead of going up, 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 we're going to be going down. It's going to be face down. All right, so we're going to go to the left and right by 1, but go down by 1, left and right by 2, but down by 2, left and right by 3, but down by 3, and so on, and you can see it. Now go work on your Desmos activity.